Well, one of them just ran in. So I was wondering what happened to Feather. There's Dixie. There's Paws. And I saw Feather was under here. And I don't know if this is Feather or Onyx. All of them were under here. That's Onyx. So Feather just ran inside. Where's the food? God. Wow. Feather, boy, she had me so worried last night. I was up after, I think it was like 4:30 in the morning looking for her. She went, I put her outside about, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Normally, Onyx and her, like Onyx ran out, then she ran out. Because they stayed together. Then, I brought Onyx in later. Then he wanted to go out. I was thinking, what the hell? Where the hell is she? I was looking for her, couldn't find her. But she wanders, man. Then I had this dream, and I was like, this is what worried me. I was like, dream, man, it's probably bullshit. It turned out to be bullshit. But it was a stupid dream. It was about an escaped mountain lion, or escaped lion from a zoo that attacked one of my cats. And, not her, but it was just, you know, it was like a look-alike for Boots. You know, it wasn't Boots, but it was one that looked, I don't know what the hell, it was a stupid dream. So I started thinking, man, I wonder if that dream had something to do with anything. No, it didn't. Here she is. So, right, Rocky? Your friend's back. Sweetie pie, yeah, anyway. So, she's back. Pain in the ass, you pissed me off, you freaking get me all worried. But yeah, I know she's going to be back for food, but I thought maybe something was wrong with her because she was not, it was like, you know, Onyx doesn't really just hang out by himself. He hangs out with Mommy. So why the hell was he, you know, the little black cat that looks like her, Onyx? Well, they're all accounted for. When I went, I saw her first. I says, "Is that her or him?" And I says, "Well, she tipped ear on the left side. That's her." And I looked underneath the car, and they're all curled up, all 4 of them together, Mama cat and 3 kittens under the El Camino. So they're good to go. I was like, man, you look freaking scared the hell out of me, man. I don't know why I worry about these cats. You're thinking it's only a cat. Well, no. Right? You're my meow meow, aren't you? Tell you what, I think cats are better than people, man. Definitely better than politicians. Most of them damn politicians. There are servants. Well, yeah, you know how that works. So anyway, I'm going to probably give you another couple stories here, but I figured, you know, I was really worried about this one. And I was thinking, you know, there could be that one time she doesn't come back. And I was thinking, because every time, I did put her out a couple times with Onyx. And she came back in like 2 to 4 hours, you know. It wasn't that long. Now this time, she was just out there all night, man. And she's fixed, so I don't know what the hell she's doing. Boots was over here last night. He's fine. So the dream wasn't, I don't know what the hell. It was just a dumb dream. I was like, where the hell does this dream come from? You know, a regular lion from a zoo was attacking one of my cats. But not, it was like a cat that looked like Boots, but it wasn't Boots. And Boots was here last night, so he was fine too. So, I don't know what the hell the deal is. I gave him some wet food, I gave him some treats, and everything else. It was real, you know, that was after the dream, you know, so I don't know what the hell. Anyway, and you know what else got me? I was off in the distance, I heard a bunch of raccoons. That was another thing that got me worried. But they sounded a lot closer than they were, because at night, you know, noise travels a lot better because of the dew in the air. You know, it's damp, so noise will travel really, especially dampness at night, sound will travel really good. They're about a quarter mile away. They sound like they were in the next yard over, but they weren't, so that was another thing that got me scared. I was like, okay, nothing better than having you. But she doesn't, but obviously nobody, wherever she goes, she's not getting food. She comes here, she's like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I don't know what the hell she's doing. Can't ask her. That's definitely her, man. She's got the tip. Maybe you can't pick it up with a camera. Well, they look I could tell them apart, but I got to kind of look at them pretty close. Onyx and Feather, they're both, well, Feather has about 5 strands of white fur. I mean, just strands of white fur on her neck, if you look careful. And Onyx has a little bit of white fur on the lower part of his belly, real little bit. That's another way you can tell. The tail is a little more fluffy on Feather. And her fur is a little more shiny, but I think as Onyx gets a little older, they're going to look identical in that regard. So when I get Onyx fixed, I want to have the right ear tipped. She'll have the left ear tipped, so if we can hopefully avoid, you know, in the tipping of the ear, it's like most of it grew back. You got to look really damn close to see the ear was tipped. So, yeah, she didn't eat last night. I put food out there for him. But then again, maybe the other guys got it before her. I don't know. I was like 4:30 in the morning I was out there, man. I was like, what the hell? Can't freaking stay up 24 hours a day looking for this cat. I'm thinking something happened to her. But anyway, you know, and I let Dixie out, let Paws out, because they were afraid to go near me. So when I was opening the door, and they're not so afraid to go near me, so I was able to get them out. So I can get them out and in. So if it's really cold out, this is Florida, I can get them in. So probably gonna make something for them. But I got some other videos to do. I figure I'd throw this up here right now. I was really worried about her, man. And I got a new stash of cat food coming from Chewy. And we're gonna have 2 bottles of those powdered vitamins called Add Life for cats. Because I used up that whole, I must have maybe given them quite a bit, because I used it all up, matter of, I don't know, pretty quick. It wasn't much more than a month. So I'm going to have 2 bottles of that stuff this time. Miss Meow Meow. And Rocky. I did vacuum in here when those guys left, man. I got to do some more, but I don't want to scare the shit out of them. Yeah. Guys, they eat up some time, man. They eat up some time. So she's fucking hungry, man. What are you doing, baby? I almost kissed her when I saw her, man. I was like, God, I pet her. I was almost, people say I don't pet her. I almost kissed her. I was like, damn, you're back. Ah. He's looking at me like freaking cool eyes. You know, that's like a sign of affection. That's how cats are. All right, baby. Do you have enough meow meow food? Yeah. Anyway, there you go.